Alright, okay, so now let's talk to the number one Pazaak player on terrace.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazaak player on Taurus?
Fuck you, let's play.
I'm going to enjoy relieving you of your credits almost as much as I'm going to enjoy humiliating you.
I really hope fortune favors me right now because last time I played I needed like 6 tries to beat him the first time. I'm just doing this for a little bit of fun, to get like 20 seconds of content more. Okay, so basically the rules of this game are get to 20 or as near 20 as you can. If you get over 20, you lost. If your opponent has more than you lost. Like, see, I won the set because he went over 20. Should I go? No. He's gonna get to 20, I bet you anything. Well, I'll never know now. Why are my cards so high? Look at how low his are. Wow. So just need to get over 18. Well, fuck!
Pazaak is...
Screw you! Quick load. I'm not losing money to you, sorry.
What do you want?
Who are you?
My name is Niklos. I'm the unofficial champion of the Pazaak circuit here on Taurus. If you don't mind losing your wager, we could play a few hands.
Let's play.
I'm going...
Oh, screw you. And look at me. I have one less of the hand cards than him, but his deck is way better than mine, it would seem, because he's gonna win. Look at this. I could tie it, but... should I risk it? No, let's tie it. At least I'm not giving him the point. Then I'm pretty much giving him the next 3 points because I only have 1 card left while he has 3. Close enough. See? I pretty much handed him that point. Well, guess who lost again? Commander Shepard, because he sucks at gambling. Of course he has a +3 card. Why wouldn't he have a +3 card? Screw you! Quick load. This is frustrating.
What do you want?
Who are you? Don't care. Let's play. Go. One, 5, 4, 1. Okay, that's like the same as last time, isn't it? Well, shit, I can't do anything from that position. I can do even less now. I can't do anything from there. Wow, what the hell, dude? That's... This is frustrating. Of course he does. Of fucking course he does. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he get a 10 and 10? Of fucking course. Let me guess. 27. Haha, screw you. Oh no, it's only 25. Well, fuck that. It's 29.
Pazaak is not.
Dude, this is frustrating. I just want to get that little tinky bit thingy. Come on.
What do you want?
Blah, 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 blah. What? He doesn't have a +3 card? Oh my god, I won the set. And without even reaching 27. Oh, certainly. Why the fuck not? I'm sorry, I'm gonna come down. Of course! Give me a 10, give me a 10, give me a 10, please. Nope. Give me a 7, please give me a 7, please give me a 7. Okay, that's fine with me too. Ah! Why would you have -4? Sure. This is very frustrating, guys. And very boring for you guys, but hey. It's for a good cause, it's for getting... Oh my god! I may just win this. Will I win this? Yes, I will. Because the force is on my side. Let's go. Close enough. Yes!
You were lucky to win the last match, but luck is no substitute for skill in Pazaak. If you are foolish enough to play me again, I won't repeat the mistake of underestimating you.
Let me think about it. Yeah, no
If
thanks.
you ever wish to test...
Okay, now, as I said, she's a slut.
I saw your match against Niklas. He doesn't lose very often. I bet you could make a lot of credits as a professional Pazaak player. You know, you're my kind of guy, rich and handsome, just the way I like them. Why don't we slip away to the tap room together? The bartender can mix us up something special for only 20 credits. If you play your cards right, Pazaak might not be the only game you get lucky at tonight.
20 credits? That seems expensive for a couple of drinks.
Well, I'm used to the finer things in life. I'm not about to lower my standards for any man. So how about it? You want me to get those drinks for us?
Sounds good to me. Here's 20 credits.
I love a man who's not afraid to spend his credits. I'll meet you in the tap room. Don't be too long. I'm not a patient girl.
Hold up, let me just get some frustration out of the way. Okay, thanks. Let me talk to Bendak actually. Hey.
Leave me alone. I'm not giving out any auto prints to my fans today.
Auto prints, what are you talking about?
What? You don't recognize me? I'm Bendik Starkiller, the most famous blaster slinger on Taurus. Over 100 duels without a loss. Every one of them a deathmatch.
How come you didn't hang around with the other duelists?
I'm retired now. Once deathmatches became illegal, I just got bored with the game. I got no interest in using stun blasters. There was nobody left to challenge me anyway. I've seen you in the dueling ring, but you haven't impressed me. Now, if you could beat all these other pretenders, that might get my attention.
I want to ask some questions. I'll be back as soon as I beat all the others.
Good luck with that, kid. You're gonna need it.
You sure you want to get involved in this? Seems a bit pointless to me. Up to you.
Your face seems a bit pointless to me.
Back again?
I want to ask you some questions.
Since I'm not going to answer them, you'd just be wasting your breath. So, move along before people see us talking and think I'm signing auto prints today. I don't want to be mobbed.
I'll be going.
Off with you then. I'm done with this conversation anyway.
Okay, now let's see what kind of drinks she's cooked up for us.
Wow, are you really a noble? You must be pretty rich, right? Is your family important?
I can trace my lineage back 5 generations to one of the founding houses of Taurus. In fact... Oh, we seem to have some unexpected company, my darling.
Oh, don't pay attention to him. He's just some Pazaak player I met. He's not an actual noble like you. Come on, sweetie. Let's go back to your mansion.
As I said, slug. Okay, let's go back now to the upper city south. I don't know how much money I have. I'm debating on buying the Viper Blade. Okay, look who's here. Daddy sent his dogs. Come here. Daddy! Come here. Come here. Okay, we can't do anything to her, unfortunately. See, this was way more worth it. I don't need all of those Viper Blades, however.
Welcome.
I'm gonna sell some Viper Blades. Actually, the short... Wow. They're worth 0. That one's worth 2 at least, okay. Viper Blade, however, is worth 32. Not that bad. Okay, let me just see how much a medbag's worth. 16, same as there. Okay. And how much is the Viper Sword? Let's see now. It's 120. Oh, should I? I don't know. You know what? Why not? Buy it. Okay, that's it. There we go. Now let's actually move on. Look at those thugs over there. I don't like them, so I'm gonna teach them a lesson. Here's Zelka, I believe. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do this.
No problem. Got it.
What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only.
Hey, I recognize these men. They're Republic soldiers.
You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic.
I'm a friend of the Republic. You can trust me.
I guess I'd better tell you what's going on. I only hope the Sith don't find out what I've done. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
Alright, let me just explore this explore this area a bit because map reasons. And here they are in Kelto tanks. Yeah, Kelto tanks.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. I will not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat-ghoul disease, of course.
Rat-ghoul disease? What's that?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris' great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. I don't see how that's going to happen.
Maybe I could help get my hands on that serum for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Don't worry, Zelka. I'll get that serum for you.
Please don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Want to ask you some questions?
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
How do you feel about the Sith?
I know enough to be scared of them. I've heard about the brutality of the Sith. I know what they do to the planets they conquer. So far, all they've done is ask me some general questions, but I'm afraid they might one day decide to shut this facility down simply out of evil spite. I guess there's not much I can do about the Sith, except hope that the Republic finds a way to stop their conquest of the entire galaxy.
Want to ask you something else?
I am quite busy maintaining...
Just want some general information about Taris?
I don't know much, but I'll tell you what I can. Do you want to know about Upper Terrace, or are you more interested in Lower Terrace and the Undercity?
Upper first.
The people here in the Upper City generally like to think they're better than the rest of Terrace, but we're no better than anyone else. The people here can be selfish, greedy, arrogant, even prejudiced. That's why aliens need special permission to leave the Lower City. Maybe if more people in the Upper City weren't so self-centered, things wouldn't be so bad in the Lower City and the Undercity.
I tell me about the Lower City.
The Lower City has been overrun by swoop gangs and thugs. If you're going to travel down there, you'd better go armed. If you don't get attacked by one of the swoop gangs, you'll probably end up beaten and robbed by one of Davik's thugs. Soon it will be as bad as the Undercity.
What about Davik?
Davik is the resident crime lord of Terrace. He deals in stolen goods, he trades in slaves and contraband, and it would take a month to list all the people he's made disappear. His slimy grasp even reaches here into Upper Terrace. Most of the shops pay him protection money, so he'll leave them alone. And the man is nothing but a thug. I guess I'm lucky. Since my medical facility doesn't make any profits, Davik doesn't bother me. But if you ask me, he's no better than the Sith.
How do you feel about the Sith? Oh, right.
I know enough, so
Want to ask you something else? General information? Undercity.
The Undercity is a wasteland, crawling with flesh-eating mutants called raccoons. I feel sorry for the outcasts that are forced to live there.
Outcasts?
Justice here on Terrace is swift and harsh. There are only two punishments: execution or banishment to the Undercity. Anyone banished can never return on pain of death. Even their descendants are forced to live in the depths beneath our great cities. Whenever I can, I send supplies to the Undercity to help ease the misery of their lives. Although there is nothing I can do to help those infected with the raccoon disease.
Want to ask you something else? Republic escape pods in the Undercity?
All I know is what I was told by the people who brought these Republic soldiers here for treatment. They found the wreckage of 2 escape pods down in the Undercity.
Anything else? No, show me what you got for
Of
sale.
course. Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable. Just what I need to keep this facility operating.
Blah blah blah, nothing useful. Okay.
Welcome back.
I could use some healing. What is this place again?
This is a hospital of sorts, though my resources are quite limited since the Sith quarantined the planet. I provide basic medical services to all citizens of and visitors to Terrace. I have extensive medical training, and even with the lack of resources, I can treat most injuries or ailments right here at the center. Except for the raccoon disease, of course.
Blah 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 blah. I could use some healing.
It will just take me a moment while I examine your injuries, and then I'll administer the proper treatment.
Okay, there we go. Now let's go.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the raccoon serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
I'm not interested, and I'll forget what you're talking about.
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the raccoon serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Davik Kang, who's that?
Oh, come on. Everybody knows who Davik Kang is. He's the big boss around here. Gambling, smuggling, extortion. He's got a piece of all the action on Terrace.
You mean Davik's a crime lord?
I prefer to think of him as a role model. He started with nothing, and now he's got it all. Credits, power, women. It's the Teresian dream, right?
Why does he want the cure so badly?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
Where can I find Davik if I want to give him the cure?
Davik isn't the kind of guy you can just walk up to, you know. He likes to keep his business arm's length. The best thing to do is to take the Rakghoul serum to Zax. He runs the Lower City Bounty Office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. He'll make it worth your while.
Why do you care who gets the cure?
Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him.
What if I tell Zelka you're helping Davik get the cure?
I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? And be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik.
I think I'd rather give him the serum to Zelka. He'll use it to help people.
Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the Rakghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Okay, of course, Gurney. I'll listen to your wise advice. But first, I'm gonna help these guys.
Davik
Hi.
says you missed your last payment.
Davik doesn't like you missing payments.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
That's too bad. Davik is gonna want to make an example of you. You're coming with us.
Oh, help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Davik doesn't like witnesses. Leave this man alone or you'll have to deal with me. Guess we have to teach you to mind your own business. Hey, buddy.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Maybe I can help you.
You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
Here's 100 credits. Take them.
You've given me 100 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
I'm gonna get the money back anyway, right now. 50 and like 58? No, just 50. Alright, well in that case, I'm gonna go over there in a moment. I just need to take a piss.